Indian economic updates. According to the Reserve Bank of India's assessment, boosting private investments is essential for driving economic growth while maintaining a disinflationary approach to manage the impact of high food prices. This stance might postpone rate cuts, even if consumer price inflation reaches target levels. They emphasize the need for a strong resurgence in private investments, traditionally supported by government capital expenditure. Government spending, focused on capital projects, increased modestly by the end of 2023 to 24, bolstering medium-term economic outlook and investor confidence. Real GDP is projected at 8.2% in 2023 to 24, up from 7% in 2020 to 23. Recent indicators show private consumption, especially in rural areas, is becoming a primary driver of demand. Niti Aayog reported that in the fiscal year 2023 to 24, the government monetized assets worth 1.56 lakh crore, slightly below the targeted 1.8 lakh crore under the National Monetization Pipeline. Since its launch in 2020 to 21, the total monetization reached 3.85 lakh crore over 3 years. Leading sectors included road transport and highways with 40,314 crore and coal with 56,794 crore in receipts for 2023 to 24. The NHI has outlined 33 assets for monetization in 2024 to 25 to facilitate investor planning and speed up the process. In April 2024, formal job creation reported a 7.8% decline in the Employees State Insurance Corporation, totaling 1.64 million compared to 1.78 million the previous year, as per provisional data from the Ministry of Labour and Employment. The data also highlights the inclusion of 18,490 new establishments under the ESI scheme, expanding social security coverage. Among the new enrollees, 47.6% were under 25 years old, indicating increased youth employment. Gender-wise, 0.33 million female members and 53 transgender employees were registered, underscoring ESIC's commitment to inclusive benefits. ESIC manages funds under the ESI Act 1948, with contributions from both employees and employers to support medical, cash, and maternity benefits. Bank Nifty soared to an unprecedented high above 51,000 on Wednesday, led by strong gains in private lenders amidst volatile trading. The index, comprising 9 private and 3 state-owned banks, surged to a record 51,957 before settling at 51,783.25. The Sensex closed marginally higher, while the Nifty fluctuated between gains and losses. Analysts attributed the rally to short covering and fresh long positions, driven by favorable risk-reward ratios in the banking sector. Private banks like HDFC Bank and Axis Bank saw significant gains, while State Bank of India also posted a modest rise. Money managers favored private banks due to attractive valuations compared to PSU banks, despite recent concerns over profitability and funding costs.